rhythm on the bass mark. Better feel the rhythm on the bass mark. Hit me the drum and come around and test me. Jump it up, it up.
Hey Dragons, it's me, Adisa Rains, the Alpha Empath, and I am here today with two of my students. We have Miss Sunshine Marie in the middle, and we have Mr. Seven Imperial at the end there. And what we're doing for you guys today is we're going to do a small recap on the Divine Union course that I teach every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, okay? That class is just chock full of so many gems and so many jewels, and y'all is missing the fuck out. Y'all is missing out for real, for real. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but toot, bitch. Okay, like, for real. Seven, is you rolling a joint? Wait a motherfucking second. Seven, is you rolling a motherfucking joint on the goddamn live? Seven, is you rolling a motherfucking joint on the, what the fuck? You know what? I can't. I'm not even, he's so, Sunshine, do you see this shit? Here I am trying to see, you done let my ass hang all the fucking way out. People know what we really about. They know we about that life now. Okay, so Seven wanted to keep it real. So I guess we're gonna keep it real. Okay, so look, last night we was teaching about the word appreciation. That is what we were teaching about. And if you guys are watching us, oh, now Seven want to raise the motherfucking camera. They done already seen you roll your fucking joint. They done already seen it, okay? If y'all done seen Seven do that shit, go ahead and comment. I want Seven to know. This is my student. Now, Shanice, in the Saturday class, did I not tell y'all, don't be coming up in here smoking? Did I not tell y'all that?
All right, let's see. I wasn't there.
Well, that's why.
I didn't know.
I
didn't know.
Okay.
I was smoking yesterday. You ain't say nothing. I'm sorry.
Your shirt was off. If you're gonna be smoking and shit, throw your motherfucking shirt off. You can't be like take your goddamn shirt off if you're gonna be acting like that. Hell, we don't got no time for that. Okay, take the shirt off. You feel me? You feel me, Sunshine? Okay. Thank you. If you gonna smoke, shit, give us something to get high off too. That's all we saying.
Share the wealth.
You know what?
Share the wealth. Yeah, come on naked. That's what we like. Anyway.
I want to smoke. If you gonna smoke, you gotta have your shirt on. Cool.
Y'all, listen. Seven think I'm playing with him. I'm not playing with him. Listen, on the class last night, he was shirtless. Okay, we like that. Okay, so this is how Seven want to roll. We're gonna let him roll like that. But last night we were talking about appreciation, and last night you had the purple light on. You had did he have the purple light on?
He did.
We want the purple light too.
It was night. It was nighttime, and you. Hey.
Oh, we can't get nighttime. Seven.
We got the sun now.
Okay, fine. We were discussing the word appreciation, and I was telling all the ladies that I recognize that a lot of us tend to treat our relationships like we used to treat our Barbie dolls. Remember the Barbie dolls? And we would tear them out. We would cut off they hair and stuff and color on them and stuff like that. And then we would tear them up and be like, Mama, get us a new doll. Well, we do the same thing with our relationships. We do the exact same thing. Like me, I would have my Barbie doll. I would cut her off bald. As you can see, I don't really fuck with hair that much, right? So I would shave her bald. And then I didn't like Ken because Ken didn't have enough muscles for my Barbie doll. Even as a child, I liked muscles. That is what I like, okay? So then I would hook Barbie up with G.I. Joe because G.I. Joe had more muscles. And shoot, he come to save the day. Shit, that's all I can tell you. He's the American hero, okay? So I would tear them both up, and then I would go to my mom and say, hey, G.I. Joe is missing a fucking leg. They can't be husband and wife unless you buy me a new G.I. Joe. And my mother would say, you don't appreciate shit. Now, when she would say that, I didn't know what in the hell she was talking about. Look, just spend your goddamn money. Just create another opportunity for me because I messed this opportunity up. And I had this way of keep fucking an opportunity up and ask for a new toy. And we do it in our relationships. Ladies, we got to stop this. We got to stop this. And I broke it down in such a way that the masculine in my inner court and the feminine energy within my inner court, they were able to understand this. Sunshine and Seven, I want to hear some nuggets because I said a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff that I said. I think Seven tried to call me out a couple of times because I was getting on men about, that little fake hairspray they be spraying on, making us think that they got waves and shit?
No, I was saying something because a certain caliber, I wouldn't even say a certain caliber of women. Women have a way of communicating things and throwing little shade. And bro was not privy to it at all. It was all just going over his head. He didn't even know how to take it. And I was like, no, this is recorded. I can't let y'all do us like that, man. No.
Seven was sitting up here.
You was telling the truth.
He was revealing the secrets. Listen, everybody get hazed a little bit. Everybody get hazed a little bit. So he was new on the call. So I had to haze him a little bit. I didn't know if he had spray painted that black on his head. I don't know, because men be, you know, they be having weave in their beards and stuff nowadays. So I didn't know what was going on. But I want you guys to share some of the knowledge that was shared last night. Tell me what's going on, Shanice.
Absolutely. I think my favorite part of the class is when you gave the example about your son and how he asked you for this large ticket item of the virtual.
It was a virtual reality,
right? And he wants, the $6,000 one, but until he can't get the $6,000 one until he proves himself faithful over the $300 one. And that same principle applies to our relationships. It's like, we want greatness as it relates to our love, but we don't want to be great as it relates to our heart-centered business. Like, if you want to attract greatness into your life, you got to be putting greatness out into the universe. So for us to focus, don't you worry about.
Wait a second. I feel like Seven's attention is not on me. Seven,
he's trying to hide his weed.
Look, we already know what you're doing. Who got your attention?
I'm blowing the smoke out the camera, woman. Oh my God. Goodness. Y'all talking about appreciate shit. I'm trying. Okay, you know what?
Seven. Look, could you make it look cool? Like, if you're gonna do it, make that shit look cool. You know how to do it, make it look cool.
Nose.
Thank you. You know what? You're breaking characters. Yeah, make that shit look cool. Like, do it like in a heart, so I can feel appreciated and shit. Can you do it like a heart?
Little rings, give us.
Like the three little. You know what? We gotta help him. Look, we want what we want.
I'm gonna give you an amazing perspective. How about that?
Okay, I'll take that. Go ahead, Seven. I'm listening.
One of the big things from last night that I thought was great was when you laid out appreciation and valuing things in an analogy of purchasing a car. And you spoke about how most times, 100% of the time, damn near, when you drive a car off the lot, it depreciates. And you were saying how you were comparing how we appreciate our cars to our relationship. And basically saying it should not be similar. As soon as you take this relationship off the lot, it should not depreciate. And you brought it around full circle in the sense of, now you were speaking to women, but I think, that's just for the majority of the attendees for the class. I think it can definitely apply to all parties. But you were speaking and you were saying, you brought it around to say like that shouldn't be the analogy that applies to your relationship. And a lot of us are looking to be appreciated first before we then appreciate whatever is in front of us. And I thought that was really, really profound, because I see a lot of people do it, and I've done it. I've done it a lot. Like, you expect something before you give something. And it was a few years ago when I came across this statement, but I was speaking to a wise gentleman, and he was talking about the art of asking for help. And he says that you should always offer your heart before you ask for a hand.
I like that.
And I think it really, really applies, of course, in life, but in relationships where two people are mutually deciding to be involved with each other, and appreciation is going to be the foundation of that, then you must give that like in an overflowing manner before you shouldn't expect shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, give that, because the way you was laying out how you picture let's just say how I'll use the direct analogy. You was talking about how a woman appreciates a man. You were really laying it out in so many great areas, and you were like, if you appreciate a man like this, he ain't gonna have no choice but to love you.
That's true. That's true.
And
Now see,
I was like, damn, that was good. No, for real,
listen, you guys,
good.
I tell you, I hate to say it this way, but as soon as people get married, it's like that car being taken off the fucking lot.
Yeah.
And people be like, oh, Adisa, you need to get married. Why? So I can get fucking depreciated? I see how y'all marriage model set up. And what I see is before y'all get taken off the lot, y'all is happy. Y'all get washed every day. Y'all in the motherfucking showroom and shit.
Yeah.
People looking at you and stuff. But as soon as you get taken off that lot, you get bird shit on you and you get stuck in the garage and you don't get washed at all. So no.
I like that analogy. The showroom.
Keep me in the motherfucking showroom. Like, for real. For real. I do not want to be depreciated. So when it comes to my relationships, people say, oh, you need to commit. You need to settle down. What the fuck for? Yeah. I like being in the showroom. I sure do. And I do not want to be taken out to your raggedy ass garage. Because listen, I'm a certain kind of car. You can't put me in that raggedy ass garage. You got your children up in there bumping your bikes against me and shit. I don't want to be in that garage. Keep me in the damn showroom. Keep me in the goddamn showroom until somebody comes along that is worthy enough. C7 wouldn't give me enough motherfucking attention. That's why his ass got kicked off this goddamn call. That's what the fuck happened. Now, when he come on here again, because he gonna be right back up in here, he better get his shit right. Or my energy gonna boot his ass. Don't you dare think that smoking that fucking weed is more pleasurable than engaging with me. Because I told everybody last night, I'm not a jealous bitch, but I'm a possessive bitch. Didn't I tell everybody last night?
Absolutely.
Yes,
I
did.
There is a difference.
There is a difference. Yes. What Jonathan got his mouth open for? Look, sunshine. Jonathan. Yeah. Keep it up, Jonathan. I didn't kick him off. I did not touch anything. I swear to you. What happens is, and I have noticed it, when I like my energy is powerful than a motherfucker. You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna get kicked out. That's it happened. And this is not the first time that this didn't happen to Seven. Like Shanice, you saw it happen in class before, remember?
Absolutely.
He back, y'all. Look, y'all. He back.
My phone died. I had to get on my computer.
You're gonna have to work on your connection. That's yeah. Because you knew your phone was about to die when you got on this piece.
I did. I got, like, when I was first sitting down, it was on the charger. Then I got up to go grab something. When I came back, I didn't put it back on the charger. I was so engaged in the conversation.
You know what? That's a good bailout. I'm gonna allow you that bailout because that was good, because the conversation was good. But you had Jonathan, his mouth fell open because Jonathan thought I had kicked you out. And I did not. You see, Jonathan, it was on him. That y'all think I'm being mean? No, his phone wasn't even charged. Y'all. So that's on him. Okay. Now, Emily says you are a Ferrari. You know what, Emily? I wanna say that I'm a Ferrari, but I'm really not. I know what I am. I'm more like a Maybach. I got a big tail in the back. I'm like a cushiony ride, but I'm luxurious. And because I'm luxurious, that's why people have to pay a lot for me, because you have to appreciate me. And not everybody can appreciate me. But the same thing goes for our men. I know what kind of man that I can appreciate, and I don't appreciate them all. If a man comes to me, now this is just me. This is Adisa Reigns. This is not for y'all, but this is for me. If a man comes to me with 6 figures and say, appreciate me because of these 6 figures, I'm probably going to laugh. That's me, because I can't really appreciate that. I can't, because I was taught by a father that provided me with everything and then used his money to control me. So then I make my own money. So your money not going to impress me. I'm not going to appreciate that. When you buy a car off the lot, you have to already understand what you can appreciate. You don't get a car just because you fucking need a car, because if you just need it, you're going to be in survival mode, and appreciation does not exist in survival mode. It only exists in thrive frequency. You got to understand that. Get out of survival, then you can appreciate. Because when you're in survival, you just going to do whatever the fuck you got to do to make it. Who wants to be the survival car? They always be toe up. Them survival cars be them first wives. Y'all know them first husbands and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We break them, we tear them the fuck up. That's what we do. Is that a black and white baby angel Jesus you got behind your what? That's a black.
That's
is that? Oh, okay. Now explain to me. I love that. I like it better with your head in it though. You should put your head on that body. Put your head right there, 7. Put your head right there.
Man, this is so ugly.
Well, you should. Okay, it is. I like that better. Yeah, put your head on it. Okay, so this First Wives Club. Listen, y'all know how we mess up with the first children, and they end up being fucked up, taking on everybody's responsibility and shit. That's how we be with them first relationships. See, them first one, it get given to us. We know we gonna fuck that shit up. But that third one, you gotta earn that shit. You really do. If you want that beautiful, great love, you gotta know how to cultivate it. And appreciation is the art of cultivation. That's literally what it is. Now, I am guilty of. Let me see. We got some comments over here. I heard ooh, you know what? I'm a phantom too. Jonathan, I am a phantom, and I do have a nice tail too. You are absolutely right. Cause like Maybachs and Phantom, they kind of like kissing. They like twin sisters, and I'm a phantom. You know what, Jonathan? You be getting me, Jonathan. I am a phantom. I'm not a Maybach. I'm a fucking phantom. I'm glad that you can see me, Jonathan, because that's it. Jonathan is appreciating me. That's what Jonathan is doing. I want to thank you for that, Jonathan. Okay, so. Forget you and your money. So Tony is the same way. Tony is like, your money doesn't impress me. Shanice, what are some of the things in a man that you can appreciate? Not what the world tells you to appreciate, but you as a woman. For me, the money ain't gonna do it. I appreciate a big dick.
Every time. Last night, that if they don't know how to appreciate, you hope they only get small dick, and I'm right in agreement with that. Like,
you know what? Y'all don't know how to appreciate a man. I wish small dick on y'all. That's small dick on you, small dick on your mama, small dick on your grandmama. That's what I wish on you. You don't know how to appreciate a man? That's what I wish. And if you have asked that appreciation, I wish on you a big dick, but then you don't know how to use it. Ha! That's what your ass get. Now, yes. So, what are some of the other things that you learned, Sunshine?
I appreciate, emotional depth, emotional intelligence, someone who can read the cues that I put out. Because I don't always feel like giving the words of how I'm feeling and what I'm going through, but somebody who can just sense what's going on with me.
Keep it. Let me translate that for y'all. She want a witch nigga. That's what that means. That's what she want. He got to be intuitive, because she's like, my voice is too pure to speak out and communicate what I need to communicate, because she lazy than a motherfucker. She don't want to communicate it. She just wants you to intuitively know, because this is the queen. How's that working for you? Because them witch niggas be getting on your nerves, and I know it.
They do. They know too much, but I like it though. I like it. Okay. I need that. I need somebody who's gonna be like, bitch, you lying.
You know what? I feel that. You know what? I can feel that, because they hold you accountable, and they be knowing when you lying too. They be knowing when you lying. I'm glad that you see that the very thing that the bane of your existence is also what you need in your life. That takes accountability. I'm proud of you, Sunshine. Now, what about you, 7? What are some of the things that you appreciate in a woman? He finna get all philosophical.
I'm not. I appreciate a lot about women, so I'm trying to just narrow it down to a nice point, but I think I was really aligned with the things you were highlighting last night. Just a woman that can clearly see you, Like, but see, I'm not with all that bullshit. Like, I feel it because every woman gonna kind of think her man a king in a sense, you know what
In
I'm
the
saying?
beginning, she gonna think
And that's how you gonna treat him, you know what I'm saying? So when I speak to women in a generalized sense, I kind of have to make sure I state my stance on certain shit because women don't be out here dating no fucking kings. They don't be dating shit. They just be dating a fucking trap piece of spirit and some flesh, and they finding something to love. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't, bro, ain't that, and you ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So, but me personally, I favor a woman who can accurately see just what the fuck I am, what you in the presence of, because it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be my mirror, if you're gonna be my reflection in that way, then that's what I need, you know. I mean, I wouldn't even say need, but that's what I appreciate, you know, type shit. So
7 said, "You better motherfucking see me." And I ain't mad. And 7 said, "If you gonna be my reflection, you better be reflecting some shit I want to see." I ain't mad at it, 7. You know what, 7? Me and you, we here. Takesha said, "Well, damn, 7, come on then." Yeah, 7, he had some on his chest. Cause did y'all, when he said that, he was like,
not at
like,
all. I promise you. But I really, I agreed with you last night because I had never heard a woman speak about it in that way. So it garnered a new understanding a new type of understanding about it for me. And
it
just
made you appreciate me, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
but I think I didn't. I began to understand from a different perspective what it is that I was desiring, you know, because I know that words of affirmation are a love language for me, but it's not as simple as, "Oh, you're doing great." You know what I'm saying? "Oh, I appreciate you." You know, it's not as bad as you think or whatever, but to be accurately seen, because I think I also pride myself in being able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
You
gonna see you
can.
for what you are, not
Yeah.
where you are. You know what I'm saying? Not what you were, not what you're working through. I see you for what you are. And I think we be getting that confused with potential sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for me, I guess also my vision when it comes to who I'm integrating my being with, I put on a quantum lens if I'm looking at you then, you know, because I remember you also kind of notated one time how you and your divine partner, when you become upset with the third dimensional portion of his being, you tell him on him, you know,
I
and
do.
that's like a sense of what I mean when I say I view him from a quantum lens, because I look at you for what you are, not like I
Yeah.
said, not who you are, what you are. You know what I'm
I
saying? And
like that.
I just expect to be seen in that exact same way. So
So
that's
what 7 is talking about in one of the other divine union classes, I talked about how I check my partner when he is full of shit. Okay. And I do. And I have different names for him. When he is in his 3D version of himself, I call him one name. When he is in his 4D version of himself, doing that double-minded back and forth shit, I call him one name. And when he is in his 5D version, I call that version of him my husband. And when the 3D version of him pisses me off, I go to the 5D version of him and I be like, "Babe, will you go and knock that nigga the fuck out? Because that nigga was disrespecting me." And he just laughs about it, but then he ends up checking himself. And this is how I end up. Like, he loves to fight with me. We don't have a problem talking about our issues because I always speak about the 3D version of him in the third party. I don't address it to the husband version of him, because what I am cultivating and what I'm appreciating and what I am praising is the divinity in him. And the divinity in him, as it grows, it covers the shadow of him. And most people only focus on the shadow.
yeah.
And when they focus on the shadow instead of your divine self, they depreciate you every single time.
Girl, you
Every
getting
single
good
time.
with bringing it back around to them words.
I know. That's why my prices went up. That's why, because like I'm getting this shit all clear and shit. Like, if I would be up from 3 to 5 a.m. receiving all these downloads, like 7, the quantum realm don't even let me sleep. doesn't even let me sleep, because I have to figure out how to get this information out and articulate it to first the other dragons,
Yeah.
the people that can see. That is what the root of the word dragon means. It means one that can see. I didn't even know that when I called myself a dragon. Now, for those that don't know, let me tell you how universal signs work. The name Adisa means the one who clearly sees. I had no knowledge that those two words was connected at all. But as my clarity and as my third eye begins to see more, and I begin to articulate more, and by choosing what I see on purpose, it causes me to articulate with more perfection. I don't see things that I can't articulate. I don't know if y'all can. That's 5D. That probably went all the fucking way over your head. But I make my life to see the things that I can appreciate, because it's easier to communicate things that you can appreciate. It's just fucking easier. I keep drama out of my life. I keep that complicated shit out of my life. I keep simple shit in my life because I can communicate it better. I can affirm it more. I can appreciate it more. I appreciate the light. All that complex shit, that shit is the shit I need to learn. That's what I need to learn. But that's my 3D. That's the shadow. I speak the light. Okay? So we've been on this about 26 minutes already. Sunshine, before we get off, is there something else you would like to say, love?
First, just to offer my gratitude and my appreciation for you, and that, you know, there's always what you call fresh manna. Like, even though I took this class last night, even in this moment, I'm still learning. I'm still being developed. I'm still being added to. So definitely just want to appreciate you, and then let that extend, you know, and appreciation for, of course, like myself, for committing, you know, to being a member of this wonderful organization that you have built, and just watching it blossom over the years. So just appreciation to me for participating, appreciating to you for giving me something.
Did y'all hear what she just said? Sunshine said appreciation to me first, and then appreciation to you. And I taught her that shit. That's exactly the way she's supposed to be. When I first met Sunshine, first of all, she was on some shit. She was on some shit, y'all. She was on some bullshit. I promise y'all. I called her for about a year. I said, she kind of slow. She's on the little slow bus of spirituality. Yeah, she ain't all there. She ain't all there. But this woman let me cuss her out. She be crying, y'all, fighting and shit, scratching and spitting and shit. But she would allow me to cuss her all the way out. And she would get back up and she'd say, I ain't done. I'm like, what you mean you ain't done, Sunshine? She's like, I ain't healed yet. And she would get right back up, and I would punch her again, and she would get motherfucking right back up. And I saw her life go from quantum leap to quantum leap to quantum leap to quantum leap. And not only did I see it in her life, I also saw it in her figure. She started losing weight and losing weight. She started cutting off more and more and more. And she's not even the same woman, or she's not even the same student that signed up with me. She's somebody completely different. And I just want to let you know, Sunshine, you keep doing this shit, man, I promise you, everything that you want, you maintain this vibration of appreciation, everything that you want is going to come to you, okay? Now, we're going to let all of y'all go, and we're going to be back next Thursday, okay? Because we're gonna do these recaps. Now, listen, my Divine Union class, it's not for everybody. If you're just trying to find you a man, you don't come. Don't come, because you're going to get told off. Because one of the first things, this ain't what you want. It really is not. Because the first thing I'm gonna tell you is, are you a woman of vision? Are you a woman of vision? What's your vision? How you gonna be a wife and you don't even know how to see a man's soul to protect it? You blind as fuck with your tender-eyed ass, okay? You Leah. You ain't Rachel. You Leah. Jacob had two wives, Leah and Rachel. It was only one of them that he liked. Shit, it's the truth. But I'm gonna leave it alone. Yes, and he lived in misery with Leah happily ever after. That's not the point. I'm Rachel. I ain't Leah. I ain't tender-eyed. I can see. And Sunshine has begun to see. And her relationships improved as well. I love you guys, and I will see you on the Wednesday night class. If you want to attend the Wednesday night class, as I said, if you don't have no heart-centered business that is in your heart that you want to birth, if you are not a visionary healer, this class ain't for you. Stay at home. Stay at home and watch your fairy tales. This class is for women and for men that have been called to a vision, a heart-centered vision that's going to uplift collective consciousness. Now, the reason why we talk about divine unions is because these unions are the things that's going to support your heart-centered business. So it's important that you have them. It's very important that you have them. Okay? So love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.